On the savannah, silence is often the starting gun. A small burrow can be a fortress or a trap. Survival begins with routine. Smell, listen, then eat. One twitch of an ear can warn an entire family. They feed low to save seconds and keep their heads free to scan. The guard doesn't search for food. He searches for danger. The leopard doesn't rush. He reads the rhythm of his prey. One tiny mistake can end a day. Here, the simplest strategy is survival. Always move as two. And the hunter finally chooses his moment. A lookout stands where danger hasn't happened yet. Those worn knee pads are proof of a lifetime spent watching and feeding at once. They rotate roles, like a patrol that never clocks out. In tall grass, speed matters less than staying unseen. They don't need to see the predator to feel him. When danger closes in, the formation builds itself. The leopard knows it too. One wrong move, and the chance is gone. Retreat isn't panic. It's pulling the fight back home. The burrow becomes a front line. When the direct path closes, the leopard searches for an angle. The defenders don't chase the threat. They protect what matters. Every scar around this entrance is proof. This ground has been fought for before. The hunter tests the line, then vanishes again. Waiting is a kind of battle too. Hunger turns patience into risk. A single heartbeat of hesitation can cost everything. The chase is short, hot, and brutal. The burrow is right there, and so is the leopard. The leopard needs one touch to change everything. But the fortress answers with weight and speed. One clean collision, and the plan fractures. When they unite, no one is left behind. Now the hunter must fight, just to stay in the game. Confidence begins to crack in the sound of breath. The leopard tries to outthink them, but the lion holds. Between life and death, the margin is a grain of dust. They don't have to win the chase, only the doorway.
But the leopard isn't gone, he's only changing tempo.
Blocked head on, the leopard chooses the long way around. They return to feeding, but the caution never drops. The head stays up, because that's the rule that keeps them here. As hunger stretches on, patience turns into pressure. The second charge comes, and the defense reacts even faster. They run just far enough to pull him out, then return instantly. The leopard searches for a weakness, yet someone always fills the gap. In the dust, strategy matters more than strength. He tries to reclaim control, one claw at a time. Sometimes the slow advance is what forces the retreat. Every dodge costs energy, and the bill is coming due. Their formation works like a clamp, closing, releasing, then closing again. He's tiring, but hunger still pushes. For them, the mission stays simple. Hold the door. A good predator always tests again. This time, he chooses a dangerous shortcut. But the defenders have learned his rhythm. One perfectly timed hit breaks the approach. When breathing turns heavy, instinct shifts from hunting to surviving. And now comes the biggest gamble, right at the fortress goat. But the defenders reply with the full weight of a body. A hit from the flank and a wall in front, tightening the clamp. For the first time, the leopard looks like the hunted. Every dodge brings him closer to exhaustion. They don't need speed, only pressure. He tries to deceive them, to carve a way out. And that final push ends the advantage. He retreats like a fighter, never taking his eyes off the threat. The job isn't to chase, it's to hold the door. Hunger remains, but the body starts to warn him.
Here, failure doesn't end the story. It simply turned the page.
The savannah has its own way of erasing chaos. The guard stays up because danger often returns. Even while feeding, they never fully relax. The hardest lesson for a predator is knowing when to stop.
Retreat isn't surrender. Sometimes it's how you live another day.
From above, today's victory belongs to cohesion.
No celebration, only a safety check.
To defend the burrow is to defend the only escape. Every fight becomes footprints, pressed into the same dry earth.
But absence never means safety. The lookout watches far because the hunter watches back. The family is still here, and that is what matters most.
The savannah closes one chapter, but it never closes danger.
And somewhere in the grass, the question remains, who wins next time?